125 senior world team member, Jax Forrest.
Oh yeah.
First of all, has it set in yet? Take it in. Senior world team is your first time on senior world team.
I mean, it's crazy. I can't even describe it. I mean, it feels great, but obviously knowing it this is just step 2 of the process. I got to go do my job in September, which obviously really excited. I know I'm at a good spot, but I'm gonna have a great couple days, weeks, and then right back to work trying to be a world champ.
Can you just talk about the magnitude of this? Obviously, you had the confidence level that you're gonna win this spot on the world team, but you just finished your junior year in high school.
Yeah. I mean, I know Vito is. I mean, he's a world champ, world bronze medalist returning. So I mean, I knew it was going to be really, really hard. But once, I mean, you could see me. I was a little hesitant in the beginning. I didn't know how styles would clash. Obviously, at this level, I mean, that's how they clash. I mean, sometimes it favors you really well. Other guys, not so much. But today, I mean, as soon as I got that first scramble takedown, I was like, oh shoot, like, you know, I can wrestle with him. You know, I always thought I could. I didn't know I could. You know, I knew how good I am, but just doing it in a match is different. Once I got that first one, I was like, all right, I can do this. You know.
Did PJ Duke making the team, did that change anything for you?
I mean, not too much. You know, before that match, I was like, oh, I can still beat him. You know, but it just helped. You know, training. I got an extra month. You know, who knows? Maybe I would have beat him a month ago, maybe not. But you know, it all worked out God's plan. You know, it was a hard month for me. I had a lot of crazy unexpected things happen, but you know, it got me to where I'm at.
Go back to the first match towards the end there. You were trailing for pretty much the entire time. You walked through that scramble. I mean, you took the lead in the final 5 seconds. So how that sequence played out and what you remember from it?
Yeah, I mean, I was just wrestling, feeling things. I like getting to legs. It was hard to get to legs on him. He's so fast. So I mean, I knew I had to find a way. You know, I knew him. It was just wrestling. You know, the best way I can describe it is, I mean, nowhere near that level. But Gable Steveson, when he got his takedown in the Olympic finals, you know, that's kind of what I felt like. You know, it was one of those things, you know, I just had a little opening. He maybe was a little slower than normal, and I just capitalized off it. And it was just, I mean, it just goes to like wrestling. You know, I wrestle a lot. I get in a lot of positions, wrestling with some of the best guys in the world already. So I'm going to be in a lot of those positions in September, so I got to get more used to them.
I don't think you wrestled uncharacteristic. It definitely looked like a Jax Forrest match out there, but it seemed maybe looser than normal. I mean, there was a lot of hand movements. There was a lot.
Yeah.
Was that conscious, or was that just in the moment?
In the second match and a little of the first match, but I just knew. I knew I was up by multiple scores. I knew. I was just trying to slow him down a little bit. So sometimes you just got to go noodle arms. It slows them down. They're like, what in the world is this weird kid doing? But you know, it slowed him down a little bit enough to where I could think and get a couple seconds off the clock to get closer to the end.
You mentioned your faith. How's your faith affect you now as senior level on your first world team?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. It's you know, one of my really good friends, Liz Spotty, she passed away. I think the 10th. So it had been 4 days before the final X, and you know, I was crushed. You know, she was one who was a big Oklahoma State fan. I'm sure all you guys have seen her faces. Seen her face around. My dad actually here. Let me show you. So. It's crazy. On Final X, that was the day of her funeral. So, you know, my dad brought this down for some good luck and, you know, just remember her by. But it was a really hard time for me, for my family, for I know Dayton and his family, and you know, just that just really helped me grow in my faith, knowing she's in a better place now. You know, you never know what somebody's going through and how that stuff can affect them. But it really gave me another depth to my faith, where she brought me a lot closer. We did Bible studies different times, and you know, it just helps with wrestling on the mat, off the mat, and you know, I just feel I'm just doing something right. It's helped me get here. So.
She was a big Oklahoma State supporter.
Yeah,
You've been with Oklahoma State now, or you know, been training and helping, or having those coaches there. You had Zoe in the corner, so I was just going to ask, what was it like, or you know, how helpful has guys like Zoe and everybody else in the Cowboy family?
I mean, it's I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am. It's crazy. Me and Dayton, you know, we've been at different tournaments like in the same bracket, and just knowing that like we've never wrestled, thankfully, hopefully we never do, but you know, just knowing that, you know, I'm always gonna have his back, he's always gonna have my back. On and off the mat, it's really special. And you know, even Zoe, you know, he coaches, he wrestles with me a lot. He was with me a lot getting ready for this one, just with the way things work. And I mean, I'd be lying if I said I did this on my own. I mean, it was probably more them than me. I'm just out there wrestling, trying to trying to score points and win.
You know you're going to have a really busy summer, and you're obviously going to have to think about all these decisions, but does this change anything about U23s that you accepted? You got to think about it later.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I'm going to, these guys, they've got me here, so whatever they think's a good idea is, I'm going to roll with it, keep going with it. If I keep winning, I'm just going to keep trying to wrestle if I'm feeling good, if I'm healthy. And, it's crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. I just know I'm going to be at Fargo coaching my brothers and teammates, which I'm excited for.
Jax, that leads me to, most kids are out here chasing stop signs. You've been out here, you've won a stop sign yourself. What's the perspective like this time now, making a senior world team? Coming out here for a different reason, really.
Yeah, at first I was like, geez, this sucks, man. I got to go back to Fargo. And then I was remembering, last year, dude, I had a blast at Fargo. I got a match back that I lost earlier in the year. And, I get to be here, and I get to wrestle one day and then coach 2 days. So I'm looking at it as all right, I got one hard day, got to make weight, got to wrestle, try and win. And then the next couple days, I'm focused on being a servant to my brothers, to my teammates. It's something Coach Lee Roper's really helped me. He talks about being a servant, and that's what I want to be. Obviously I'm going to do what I can when it's my turn, but my clock is off now. I'm going to enjoy the night and be the best brother and coach I can be for my teammates.
Are you tempted at all to enter either the beach or Greco-Roman portions of Fargo?
At first I was like, yeah, that'd be interesting, but I just I'm sure I'm going to be a little sore tomorrow. My body's going to be a little hurting, so I think I might sit those ones out.
Yeah, after 2 matches with Vito, you probably deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel too bad now, but I guarantee I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be like, oh my gosh, this is brutal.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.